What is Kin-dza-dza?
Ku! Ku!
Ku.
Ku!
Well, if you read the title of the video, you would know that it's the best sci-fi comedy ever made. But okay, if you need more info than that, it is a 1986 Soviet film directed by Georgy Danelia about two Soviet citizens who push a button on a strange machine and are teleported to planet Pluke in the Kin-dza-dza galaxy. Or to put it another way, if you took the comedy of Monty Python, mixed it with a Mad Max-style world, added in a touch of Andrei Tarkovsky-like metaphysical soul-searching, and spiced it all up with a bit of pure insanity of something like a David Lynch or Alejandro Jodorowsky, you get Kin-dza-dza, an absolute masterpiece. Let's take a journey to planet Pluke. Before we go any further, I will say that after this point, I will go on to talk about some of the story events that take place in the film, and although the magic of Kin-dza-dza isn't really in the plot, still, here is a spoiler warning. If you have not seen this film, go watch it and then come back to the video. These are our two main protagonists. This is Vladimir Nikhailovich Mashkov, aka Uncle Vova, a Russian engineer whose wife sent him to the shop. This is Gedevan Alexandrovich Alexidze, aka Fiddler, a Georgian student who is trying to return a violin to his professor. Let's see how they end up in this situation.
Идет? Нет, нельзя. Надо знать.
Да можно, родной.
I love how it's just so sudden, and the almost non-existent reaction is even better. Assuming they could be in the Karakan Desert, where the film was actually filmed, they set out, until they encounter a pepelats containing the Patsak B and a Chetlan Vef, who, as is custom, squat and coup before... okay. I see this isn't quite going to work. Before we can dive deep into the planet of Pluke, you need to understand the ways of this strange place. Let's start with the language.
Я спрашиваю, ты кто? А?
Пришелец-прораб.
Нет, ты пацак. А ты кто?
Я грузин.
Нет, ты тоже пацак. Ты пацак, и он пацак.
Patsak. A Patsak is a lower or lesser member of society, the bottom caste, if you will, signified by a green light on the visator. Chetlan is a more important member of society, signified by an orange light on the visator. Visator, a small device that shows if someone is either a Patsak or a Chetlan. Tsak is a nose bell that Patsaks have to wear to signify that they are indeed Patsaks. Lutz is fuel, which can also be made into drinking water, which is very valuable on Pluke, because all naturally occurring water on the planet was turned into lutz many years ago. Ketze means matches, very valuable on Pluke, worth lots of chattel. Chattel is money.
Chattel.
Etsilop, a law enforcement officer. For example, here is an Etsilop. Translocator, a very deadly weapon commonly used by Etsilops to put Patsaks in their place. Eskit, a container for prisoners, can be with or without nails. Pepelats, a transportation vehicle capable of flight, a sort of spaceship. Gravitsapa, a mechanical part that allows a Pepelats to travel great distances even to other galaxies. Q, a child-friendly swear word.
Кислое, да?
Q, literally everything else.
Это элементарное Q.
Now that we know the language, let's also learn some of the social norms. So, as we've said before, some people are Patsaks and some are Chatlans. How do we know this? Extremely simple.
На него посмотри. Тоже зеленая. И у тебя зеленая. А теперь на Уэфа посмотри. Какая точка? Оранжевая. Это потому, что он четланин. Ну, понимаешь?
Чего?
Плюк — четландская планета.
Patsaks need to squat and coo when they greet a Chatlan, like this.
Светланами должны делать вот так.
Владимир Николаевич, это оголтелый расизм.
Покажи, пожалуйста, еще раз.
Вот так.
Будь другом, помедленнее.
Вот так.
If they want to sing or perform in general, they have to do it in a cage. Sometimes also on their knees, and of course, they always have to wear a tsak. A Chatlan now can further improve their social status by wearing yellow pants. Now Patsaks have to squat and coo before them not once, but twice. Now let's say you somehow get enough chattel to get pink pants, then even other Chatlanians have to coo before you. You are the elite of society, Etzilops cannot fuck with you in any form. You're the cream of the crop, if you will, possibly only behind the great Pege, the leader of Pluke. Worship and coo him with great fervor, or you will be beaten up by Etzilops and punished by Eskit with nails for life. Okay, I think that about covers the basics. Now, where were we? Ah yes, here comes the Pepelats, and here come the Plukians. After they find out that our main protagonists carry matches, they Okay, you know what? Let's just skip this lame story recap that seems to be obligatory in every film review ever. Let's instead just talk about what makes Kin-dza-dza so goddamn good. Number one, the way it looks. I love how this film looks. Everything on Pluke has this incredible, dilapidated, busted down, post-apocalyptic look. These incredible spaceships look like flying rust buckets. Almost everyone lives in these small, rusted underground bunkers and wears worn-down rags. It perfectly captures the degradation this planet went through. And thanks to the practical effects used, the film and its style still look great, even to this day. Well, mostly. There are some parts which don't use practical effects that haven't aged quite well, but okay, I can overlook that. The film still has this great style, this great look, and I just love it. Number two, the comedy. Matching dry nonchalantness with comical absurdity.
Дверь открой.
I love how toned down the reaction to being transported to a different planet is. Okay, so this thing actually worked, and yet they accept the situation without any over-the-top freakouts. And this is true pretty much throughout the entirety of the film. The most insane, out there, wacky situation and a very genuine human response to it.
Parle français? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Go.
Throughout the whole film, Gedovan tries to get these precious alien artifacts that everyone else treats like worthless trash. It's great.
Владимир Николаевич, человечество из одного камушка с Луны тысячелетия потратило, а тот живой инопланетянин ест их из неизвестного металла.
Брось, тебя говорят!
Number three, the social commentary. Doesn't take a genius to figure out that the society on planet Pluke is an over-the-top parody of hierarchical, and capitalist structures on Earth, why are Chatlans superior to Patsaks?
Биологический фактор?
Нет,
Лица с других планет?
нет.
А в чем они друг друга отличаются?
Ты что, дальтоник, скрипач? Зеленый цвет от оранжевого отличить не можешь. Турист.
For you, light green. Now go back in cage, Q. You have money and power, you wear the pants in society, and others bow, or should I say, coo, before you. If you don't, you're not really needed.
А скрипач не нужен, родной. Он только лишнее топливо жрет.
Number 4. The actual emotions. Even with all that, this film would not be as good as it is if it didn't have an emotional core. Thankfully it does, with the camaraderie between Uncle Vova and Fiddler. Of course, a crazy adventure like this would build strong bonds between people, and it isn't any different here. But our protagonists don't just build a relationship with each other, but with B and Vef as well, showing that they care more about people than about money and power. And again, this isn't really subtle in any way, but it does really need to be. Even though the two Plukians abandon them multiple times throughout the story, they eventually always end up back together and join forces once more in their struggle for a homecoming on one side and wealth on the other. When the alien from the start offers them the chance to teleport back home, they decline, because they don't want to abandon them and leave them in prison.
2,5. 2,5. Я так не могу. 3.
They rescue them, but seemingly doom themselves in the process, as now they have no way to return back home. Yet, not all hope is lost. In the center of the Tentura, there is Galaxy Alpha, where advanced beings capable of space-time travel live. Only problem is, they turn Plukians into cactuses. I mean, fair enough, they are a pretty ratchet race. Still, Vef and B decide to risk it and take them there. Maybe because of actual compassion, maybe so they could still get matches from Earth, maybe both. At the end, instead of matches, they offer the two Plukians the chance to come to Earth with them. But alas, their greed cannot be overcome, and so Uncle Vova and Fiddler are returned home, their crazy adventure over. But the friendship they made over the course of it, like the stars in the spiral, will last forever.
Go!
Скрипач.
Дядя Вова?
Скрипач.
Дядя Вова.
Ку. 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 Мама, мама, что я буду делать?
A crazy story, crazy set and costume design, over-the-top situations, but a genuine human emotional core. All of these things make Kin-dza-dza amazing and, in my opinion, the best science fiction comedy ever made. Go and watch it. Cool!
Dimpity dumpity bitty tippity tippity dumpity bitty dimpity bitty dumpity bitty tippity tippity dumpity bitty dimpity bitty dumpity bitty tippity tippity dumpity bitty dimpity bitty dumpity